Hello everyone, welcome to Lounge Talk with Miss Sunita. Lounge Talk is a weekly expression of opinions, ideas, and experiences from individuals making an impact in this world. The idea of Lounge Talk is to showcase the extraordinary steps these individuals have taken to make an impact in their world. Welcome to the Lounge Talk with Miss Sunita. It's always a blessing, it's always a joy to be in the lounge and talk about leadership. Today we'll look at one of the qualities of a leader, which is a leader should inspire. A leader should influence, not force or control followers, or to force them to do something even against their will. Because as the saying goes, a man convinced against his will remains a man unconvinced. A man convinced against his will remains a man unconvinced. That's why it's vital for you as a leader to inspire your followers. They should always look up to you and say, wow, even when I'm given such a leadership position, I want to lead like the way that leader led. In the Bible, in 1 Kings 19, verse 19 to 20. So Elijah went from there and found Elisha, son of Shaphat. He was plowing with 12 yoke of oxen, and he himself was driving the 12 pair. Elijah went up to him and threw his cloak around him. Elisha then left his oxen and ran after Elijah. Let me kiss my father and mother goodbye, he said, and then I'll come with you. Go back, Elijah replied. What have I done to you? So Elisha left him and went back. He took his yoke of oxen, slaughtered them. He burned the plowing equipment to cook the meat and gave it to the people, and they ate. Then he set out to follow Elijah and became his attendant. As a leader, you must inspire, motivate, and build a climate or an atmosphere in which people want to be their best. Not simply because they are told to do so, but for their own satisfaction. Because you inspire them, people will always do their best. Just like Elijah. He allowed Elisha even to go and say goodbye. Then he followed him. Elijah didn't say, you don't know what God has said. Let's go now, let's go. Whether you like it or not, let's go, let's go. But he allowed him. Elijah allowed Elisha. So Elijah, he was a leader with that source of inspiration. He inspired him. So as a leader, you're building a team and also interested in reaching a consensus where people who are following you as a leader, they have a part to play. Elisha said, let me go and say goodbye. And Elijah allowed that. So it is important to inspire. When you inspire your followers, you'll be amazed how a lot of creativity and innovation they'll bring out. They'll bring out a lot that even you as a leader, they'll not starve you with information. They'll tell you about a lot of things that they want, a lot of change that they want, a lot of things that they would love to see in the future, a lot of things for sustainable development. And even as you inspire them, it creates a great dialogue between you as a leader and a follower. Because dialogue is an important tool for a leader who wants to inspire, influence, and not control. You'll be able to have that dialogue because you inspire them. They will not starve you with information. Jesus showed his followers the way to go by going before them. There was always a dialogue between Jesus and his disciples. He allowed that dialogue. Even Paul with Timothy, with Silas and Titus, there was that dialogue because he knew that he was a source of inspiration. He knew that being a great leader calls for to be that inspiration, to inspire them so that they'll always look up unto you. A leader who inspires will not tell people, go and work there. Go and get that. A great leader will always say, let's do this. Let's go and work. There is an old saying, and it's appropriate at this time. It says, you cannot teach what you do not know. You cannot lead where you do not go. You cannot tell people, go there. Go to that promised land. I'll follow you later. As a leader, you have to tell them, let's go. And Elijah worked hand in glove with Elisha. This is why even Elisha said, I just want double portion. I want double portion, because he was really inspired with the leadership skills of Elijah. It's only when you inspire people that they will say, I want double portion. That's when they say, I want to be like you. They will say, I want to learn more. Teach me more. Because you are inspiring them. You are that source. You're watching The Lounge Talk with Miss Sunita. And we are bringing out how a leader should inspire. How important it is for a leader to be that source of inspiration to his followers. Because a leader who inspires will bring out that creativity from the followers. And even information, the followers will not starve him with information. The followers will not fight him, even behind his back. But it will call for a dialogue, that they'll be able to have that dialogue with their leader. They'll sit down and share with the leader how best they can handle tasks, how best even his leadership journey can be interesting, even how he can achieve that term of office which is given. So when a leader, it bring out that atmosphere where everyone feels loved, everyone feels part of it, and everyone will do things which they out of their own will, not because you're forcing them to, but because you inspire them to do great things. So as a great leader, you have to be that source of inspiration, like the way Elijah was to Elisha. Elisha, that's why he even said at the end of it, oh, I just want double portion, because he was inspired. So great leaders are ones who also know how to follow, because as you are following, you are being inspired by the leader that you had. And a great leader is both goal and people oriented. So when you know these things as a leader, you inspire many. You inspire many to this leadership position. And always as a leader, be a man of prayer. As you pray, you also pray for your followers, that even the followers will always pray. Influence them for good, for a good cause. Influence them. So that even the day that it will be their time to lead, they will lead in the right direction. They will lead people wholeheartedly. And they will not force anyone, but they will inspire people to do great things. They will inspire people to do more things, even more than what you did. Elisha said a double portion. He did more than what even Elijah did. Even Jesus said, it is to my advantage that I go, because you do great things. He is also our source of inspiration. This has been the Lounge Talk with Miss Sunita. Till next time, God bless you.